Have you ever imagined what it would be like to be pulled Jumanji style into the world of a tabletop role-playing game? Because if so, you're gonna love DIERPG. Hello, my name is Brian and this is Games I Want to Play That Are Not D&D, and in this episode I'm talking about DIERPG by Kieran Gillen and Stephanie Hans. And I've been wanting to talk about this game on this series for a while now because this is probably the first game that truly sparked my imagination with when it comes to tabletop role-playing games, and really got me excited about games that weren't just D&D. And if you're not familiar, Kieran Gillen and Stephanie Hans, prominent comic book authors. Kieran Gillen has done things like Once and Future, Wicked and the Divine, and has worked for places like Marvel and Star Wars. But DIERPG was developed in tandem with a comic book called Die. And if you're a comic book fan, or even if you're just a TTRPG fan, Die is an absolute must-read. It is just a really cool story that also gives you a lot of cool history about tabletop role-playing games, like kind of how they came to be. It's really cool, it's really dark, it's really messed up, but it's incredibly good. I'm gonna do a whole video just on the comic book because I love it so much, but you will not regret checking out Die, the comic. But when it comes to DIERPG, this is a game that is affectionately nicknamed Goth Jumanji. And in it, you are creating characters who exist in our world who are themselves going to be playing a role-playing game. And in your first session, they will be pulled inside the world of that role-playing game. And the world will be populated, the monsters and the villains and the allies will be populated with people from those characters' real lives, but twisted. So if your character's dad was kind of like a blood-sucking leech on your family or something, he would appear as a villain in Die as a blood-sucking vampire that you might have to defeat. And the other cool thing about this game is that all of the character classes are kind of twisted takes on D&D classes. So instead of having a cleric where you worship a god, you are instead the Godbinder, who is making deals with gods and going into debt and getting credit with those gods to try to do crazy things. I'm probably going to have to do a whole series on DIERPG because there's way too much to talk about in just one video, but it is a game that is incredibly exciting to me, and I really cannot recommend the game more. I'm going to be doing more videos on Die because I kind of just want to break down all of the different paragons, the character classes, because the abilities and the stuff you can do with them are just so cool. And I think if you hear just one or two of those, you're going to absolutely want to check out DIERPG.